Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others keep struggling no matter how hard they try? It almost looks like life plays favorites, doesn't it? You see one person turning ideas into opportunities, meeting the right people at the right time, while another person, equally intelligent, keeps hitting walls. But the truth is, life doesn't play favorites. Life responds to who you are becoming. Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest thinkers on success, revealed a principle that changes everything. Success is not something you chase, it's something you attract by the person you become. This is where most people get it wrong. They spend their days running after money, chasing recognition, forcing opportunities, but deep down they feel stuck because their inner world doesn't match their outer goals. They want abundance, but they live with a scarcity mindset. They want respect, but they don't respect themselves. They want freedom, but they cling to fear. And as Hill explained, life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you who you are. So let me ask you, who are you becoming? Are you building yourself into the kind of person success gravitates toward, or are you silently sabotaging your own growth? Stay with me until the end of this video, because we're going to uncover the mindset, habits, and inner transformation that will help you become the person who doesn't just dream about success, but naturally attracts it. Let's start with the foundation. Success begins in the mind. Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But it's not just about having random wishes, it's about cultivating a definite purpose. People who attract success are clear about what they want. They don't live by accident. They don't wake up and drift through the day. They define their vision with precision, and then they align everything, their actions, their habits, their energy, toward that vision. Think of it like a magnet. A magnet doesn't chase metal, it pulls it naturally because of what it is. In the same way, a person with clarity, confidence, and conviction doesn't have to beg for opportunities. Opportunities come to them because people can feel their certainty. When you know who you are and where you're going, others want to follow, help, and invest in your journey. But here's the catch. Clarity alone isn't enough. You can have a clear dream but still repel success if your daily actions don't match it. Hill taught the law of consistent effort. Discipline is the bridge between desire and achievement. The person who attracts success is not the one who works in random bursts, but the one who trains themselves to show up every single day, no matter what. Discipline is magnetic. The world respects consistency. If you want proof, look at anyone who is admired in their field. They earned that respect not because they wished for it, but because they kept showing up long after others quit. And then comes attitude. Success gravitates toward those who radiate faith, courage, and positivity. Think about it. Would you rather spend time with someone who constantly complains, or with someone who sees possibilities even in challenges? People are drawn to energy. If you carry an attitude of gratitude, strength, and resilience, doors will open for you that talent alone cannot unlock. Hill insisted that faith is the secret ingredient that turns thought into reality. When you carry unshakable belief in yourself, even in the face of failure, you signal to the universe and to others that you are unstoppable. That belief itself becomes magnetic. Now, let's address something uncomfortable. Many people block their own success because they refuse to grow. They want extraordinary results but hold on to ordinary habits. They cling to comfort, surround themselves with mediocrity, and then wonder why nothing changes. Hill warned against this trap. He said growth requires sacrifice. To become the person who attracts success, you must be willing to let go of the version of yourself that is addicted to excuses, fear, and procrastination. Success doesn't meet you where you are, it meets you at the level of your commitment. Think about your current life. Every result you have right now is a reflection of who you've been up until this point. Your income, your health, your relationships, all of it is shaped by your mindset and your habits. If you want a new reality, you cannot stay the same person. You must evolve. That evolution might mean reading instead of scrolling, practicing discipline instead of giving in to impulses, or spending time with people who challenge you instead of those who drain you. Growth isn't easy, but neither is staying stuck. And here's the truth. Success is less about external effort and more about internal alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with your vision, success becomes inevitable. Hill called this the power of the subconscious mind. Whatever dominates your inner world, whether faith or fear, will eventually shape your outer world. If you train your mind to expect victory, to see opportunity, and to act with courage, success will follow you as naturally as night follows day. Now let's talk about persistence, because this is where most people fail. Success isn't attracted to those who quit at the first obstacle. Life will test you. Challenges will come. Doors will slam shut. But as Hill said, most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. The person who attracts success isn't the one who never falls, it's the one who refuses to stay down. When others give up, they keep going. When others doubt, they believe. Persistence is the ultimate proof that you are serious about your vision. And persistence creates reputation. People watch you. They see whether you're consistent or just another dreamer. When you persist, you build trust, not just with others, but with yourself. Every time you keep going despite difficulty, you tell your subconscious mind, I am strong, I am committed, I am worthy. That inner trust compounds, and soon your energy radiates conviction. And conviction is magnetic. It draws allies, mentors, opportunities, and resources into your life. So, how do you become this kind of person? Start small. Don't wait for massive leaps. Every day, ask yourself, what choice can I make right now that aligns with the person I want to become? Maybe it's waking up early instead of hitting snooze. Maybe it's finishing the project you've been delaying. Maybe it's speaking with confidence in a room where you usually stay silent. Each choice might feel small, but over time they build a new identity. And that identity is what attracts success. You don't need to chase, because you've become. You don't need to beg, because your energy commands respect. You don't need to force, because your clarity, persistence, and faith pull opportunities toward you. Napoleon Hill spent his life interviewing the most successful people of his time, from Andrew Carnegie to Henry Ford, and he discovered that they all had this in common. They became magnetic. They worked harder on themselves than anything else. They cultivated habits, beliefs, and attitudes that made success inevitable. And you can do the same, starting today. So, as you finish this video, remember this, success is not about luck. It's not about waiting for the right time or the right break. It's about becoming. Become the person who deserves the opportunities. Become the person who keeps moving when others quit. Become the person whose mind radiates faith instead of fear. And when you do, success won't just visit you once, it will stay, because you've turned yourself into its natural home. Watch until the end wasn't just a suggestion, it was a challenge. And if you've made it here, you've already proven something about yourself. You have the focus, the patience, and the willingness to grow. Now take that same energy and apply it to your life. Don't just think about success. Don't just dream about it. Become the person who attracts it. Because when you become, you don't have to chase. Success comes to you. If this inspired you, take action now. Like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more powerful insights.